child was standing in the river crying, and the soldiers just shot him down.
There'll be a man that will come from the east. He'll be all white, and he'll try to make you forget your ways, and he'll try to convert you into their ways. He said you will run into a lot of turmoil with these people.
The tribe, when they went north and they followed their existence, which is the buffalo.
Chief Black Kettle was a man of peace. He belonged to Sutdot Nation. Sutdot was the Angloian speaking people.
John Shivington was a person who was in the same category as Custer. And one of Custer's words were, wanted to wipe out all of the Indians that was on this earth.
Governor Evans was actually out back in east at the time. He wasn't here during the Sand Creek Massacre, but he felt that Indians were an impediment to progress here.
It happened early in the morning in November, and it was real cold.
Black Kettle's village was attacked from the east.
The firing started. She said my father stuck his head in our teepee and told my mother to get the kids up and ready and run down to the other camps.
And the old men had to run, you know, because they had no horses. Their horses were chased off.
The women started running down into the water. They were hiding in the bushes. Bullets were flying all over the place. And they had gotten wounded. And some of their flesh had been shot off.
The mother was running and was wounded, and she stopped to tie her wounds up. And the baby was so cold that his heart stopped. But just then a ray of sunlight shined down from the skies and hit the baby, just enough to warm him up, to make his heart beat again. When he came back to life, he started crying. The mother grabbed him, took off running again, and survived. The baby was the son of my great-great-grandfather, broken shoulder.
After they massacred these people, the army doubled back and they cut these women open, and men, these pregnant women, they cut them open and exposed the babies that they were carrying.
Well, when you cut a baby out of womb, you bash its head in, that's a supreme act of genocide right there.
They dismembered a lot of the people that were already dead and cut their arms and legs and even cut their heads off.
There were just women and old people, kids. There was hardly no warriors. That's why they couldn't defend themselves.
Why they called it the battle, I don't know, but it was a massacre.
The army disregarded their own flag and the white flag of truce. I guess you would say they just trampled all over their own American flag. They disregarded the meaning of the United States flag.
Shivington's exact motivation, some say it was political, some religious, some racist. The Congress investigated this after testimony from all sides, and they called it a massacre. And they condemned Governor Evans, who was forced to resign, and Colonel Shivington for being, as they put it, more savage than the so-called savages.
When they attacked Black Kettle's encampment at Washita, they finally killed him and his wife.
I don't think it's ever been resolved.
There's still unrest at that place, the big Sand Creek, because of the spirits that are probably still there from what happened. It does make me bitter and angry. All that could have been prevented if the white man tried to understand the Indian people. But too, I think that in this world that we live, we have to get along.
We need to communicate better with whomever. We need to understand one another. We need to compromise.